zoning, zoning. I be zoning out, zoning, zoning. I be zoning out, zoning, zoning. I be zoning out. Just thinking to myself like, what is life about? Zoning, zoning. I be zoning out, zoning, zoning. I be zoning out, zoning, zoning. I be zoning out. Mama told me mind my business, never run my mouth. See, when I'm zoning, I'm roaming, I'm in a different world, a different family and money, even a different girl. So what we plotting, right? So what's the move tonight? I'm always on my grind all the time, so let's do it right.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Loyalty Game Podcast. I'm your host, E.
I'm your boy, L. It's your boy, Fred.
And you just tuned into another episode of the Loyalty Game Podcast.
Let's go.
Now, y'all see the title, though, right? It's a crazy title, man. Yeah, we're going to be talking about COVID-19.
Covete.
We're going to be talking about UFO and ET.
Uh-huh.
You know, allegedly.
Not really aliens.
What's
Not
really
so
going
much
on?
aliens. But
I didn't say nothing about aliens.
Oh, you said ET.
ET, extraterrestrials.
Same thing.
Aliens is kind of, I feel like it's harmful at this point. Why not?
I mean, if you say aliens, automatically you think it's...
If somebody called you an alien, what is an alien? Alien is somebody.
Mexican.
No, alien is something or somebody
Don't say
that's not
Mexican.
from this planet. That's an alien.
Yeah, basically.
That's an alien.
That's my first thought.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
imagine if we go to another planet, we're aliens.
Basically.
You mean? So that's what I'm saying.
Or whatever they call an alien. Bugagash.
Yeah.
Makilao.
Makilao.
On some Star Trek, yo.
So
Falcors.
all right, yo. So I'm gonna get into this. Talking about this whole COVID thing. You know, I want to talk about what's going on. It was what was it? It was something on the news. I seen it was like 1,400 or 1,700 scientists.
Yeah.
You know, giving a warning out to the government saying,
A whole bunch of them.
giving a warning out to the government,
They grouping up
basically
together.
saying,
Yeah.
you know, stop giving out these vaccines and these booster shots because they're doing more harm than good. You know what I mean? So basically, they out here, they're killing people. They're telling people to get these joints. I see a commercial on it every day. It's doing more harm than good.
Mad mixed feelings on that, bro.
But I don't know if it's, you mean, these new joints, because they making new ones every day. How are y'all constantly making these new joints and y'all telling us to get them? It's not happening. See, this is why I didn't get it. I didn't get the COVID-19 shot booster or anything because I'm just watching everybody else and seeing what's going on in the news and Joe Biden and everybody else. I'm just like, what's really going on with these shots? Like, my whole thing was, if you can give me one shot that can cure it, like, I can't get it because I'm not about to get the shot, and
But
then
that
I go
was-
outside and I
That's
can
what they
still
were
get
saying in the
COVID.
beginning. You know what I'm saying? That's what they were saying in the beginning. That you can cure it.
Yeah.
It's to cure it. It's to defend against it.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be immune to it.
Yeah.
It will help you get through it. You won't be
And basically,
as life risking without
and you know how to be immune to it, right?
The respirators, because they was putting that shit on the media like crazy, bro. You have people on respirators and they showing it, they all
Exactly.
dying. Yeah, listen to them, it's real.
Mhm.
Yeah, they had some convincing shit out there. Nigga, they had some convincing shit. Like, God, you felt like you hold your heart like, God damn,
It's
give
not
him some
funny,
air.
but
Yeah,
and it got to the point where
hey, it's
That's
facts.
fucked
It
up,
was
man.
out there, bro.
Yeah, man.
Unrated,
Shit.
bro. It was just point blank. They were trying to scare us into this shit.
You made me forget what the fuck I was gonna say. Fuck my head up.
About you ain't getting the vaccine. Why you ain't get it?
Because I'm watching everybody, you know, I'm watching other people, celebrities and regular people in the world, just watching the news, and stuff is happening to these people, you know. So stuff is happening to these people, and I'm just like, no, I can't do it. If you can just make one shot, you can make one shot to just cure everything. Boom, I get it. But they don't got it. They keep coming up with these new shots. And these new shots.
It was just
keep
3,
harming
I
people.
think, right? How many were they?
I don't
3?
know.
It was like 3. It was
I don't know.
Moderna, the Pfizer, and the Johnson & Johnson.
It got to the point where they
Those
said
3. The Johnson & Johnson was the most deadly of one. I think there's a fatality on that one.
if you didn't get it, then you wasn't gonna be able to work in certain places.
Yeah.
So you had to
Yeah,
get
you
it.
would
or
have
you
get
couldn't
fired
work.
and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
You
You
wasn't
can't go
allowed
into
to
certain
work.
places.
Mhm.
There was definitely a lot of mandatory shit you had to go through to go back to work. You had to
The
get checked every
mask
other
and
week.
all that stuff. Like, it was
And
crazy.
shit, they put the fucking the thermometer gun to your forehead,
Exactly.
checking You know what I mean? All that shit.
That's how it is in banks too. I remember when the whole thing was going on. I went to the
Yep.
bank. They said, what she say? She said, breathe or look into. She said, do something right
It was
there.
weird.
Yeah, it was a
fucking
bunch of
The way
weird
they locked
stuff.
everything down. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And then we thought it was crazy and weird. The way it was going on in other countries was fucking just ridiculous.
But
Like,
no, it was ridiculous. Don't forget about the riots that was going on out here.
oh yeah, it was ridiculous. But I'm talking about like they were like boarding people in their own homes to the point where they were just dying of hunger. To the point where they start to fucking think about suicide and leaping off fucking balconies and shit just to get the fuck out, bro. I'm like,
It couldn't have got to that out here because we was just on some fuck it. We just want to rob the stores, our neighborhood
we was
stores.
just happy we got out from work. Like, all right, bet, don't work, we still get paid. Yeah, give us that
No,
bread.
my
Right?
whole thing
More
was
money,
now,
let's go.
now everybody look like assholes. Well, everything's good now, but when it was ended
Yeah.
and the stores opened back up, it wasn't shit in the stores because everything is in your house.
Right. So do you feel, going back to the question where you didn't get it?
Mhm.
Do you feel, not saying now, but then, how did you feel then not getting it? Like, were you concerned about something? Like, you know what I mean?
My thing is, I don't like needles.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not about to get an unnecessary needle for no reason. You just poking me with some shit that might work, and then it only works. No matter of fact, it don't work because they said that you can get it, but it's going to fucking
It was
lessen
like the
your
flu
chance.
shot. You can still get the flu, but it'd be easier for you to fight. So you're building up an
I'm
immune
not
system.
good. I'm
shit.
not good. I only got the flu shot
I mean, that's how
because
they
they didn't have my
said it was.
consent. My parents didn't get my consent. They just took you to the fucking hospital and they stuck you.
Yeah.
It ain't wasn't my consent. I hate needles. Hell no, I'm gonna
It
get
was
on goddamn
crazy.
needle. I ain't
It
got
was
needle in
crazy out here,
years.
bro.
You got
You had-
tattoos?
Yeah, I got tattoos, but I ain't got tattoos in years. Either.
It was buck out here. You had the army out this bitch, bro. You had people, motherfuckers jumping out of Humvees,
Humvees and
and
tanks.
camouflage uniforms all over the
It
damn
was
place.
about to be martial law, and people
sort of was
think they
martial
know what
law.
martial law is until it's really martial
It
law.
was
out
kind
here.
of martial law. There was a curfew. They would just call it martial law. I mean, it was a martial law without them calling it. But it was certain areas, yeah, you couldn't walk around that motherfucker at all.
It was scary. It was scary. It's like we really living in an X-Men movie or something.
Mhm.
Over here, go to the left, go to the right. So, with you being a person that actually got the shot, do you feel like telling your story on how you got it, why you got it, and what
I was basically
happened?
got voted for my family, if you could say. But it was we all got together as a family. We decided like, yo, we're going to get this. Me and my wife and the kids, or we're not going to get it. I was always against not getting it because on I won't say religion. It's more trust issue with me.
Yeah.
But and then it dawned on me we was getting vaccines all our lives, right? You know what I mean? Since birth. Get some type of vaccine to prevent something, polio, measles, you know what I mean? All that. We was always getting vaccines. You know what I mean? The flu. So I looked at it that way as well. You know what I mean? But being though it was so new and the way this virus was just wiping out people all over the world.
Yeah.
And it was like this massive outbreak. So I opted to get it. Like it's more of a protection for my family since I got outvoted. I didn't really want to get it because you know what I mean. I felt as though it was like I needed more information on it. You know what I mean? But wifey was like, "We're going to get it for the kids. You should get it. You're always outside." And basically, I got outvoted, and I saw her point of view of it. And I was like, "Fuck, to keep the family safe,
Yeah,
we all going to get it. And if it's something that's other than what it's supposed to be."
Yep.
We all got it anyway. We're gonna go out together, no matter what it is. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
Shit.
I was on that note with it, and I really did try to weigh my options on it, though. Believe it or not, and I did because I decided to go with a certain strand, which was the Pfizer.
Okay.
Wifey went with Moderna because that's where her job and all that shit was offering, and everybody at her job was getting that. Blah 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 blah. But and then out in the streets and whatever like that, the local pharmacies and the hospitals was the Pfizer.
Yeah.
So me and my sons got the Pfizer.
No.
Yeah. But we all got vaccinated. She just got and at the time it's the better brand. So I was like, damn, you gonna be good because that's the better brand. You know what I mean? So
as long as it wasn't the Johnson.
yeah,
Right?
nobody get Johnson Johnson. After that first fatality, I don't know about Johnson Johnson.
Yeah, so that was the whole thing.
And I
My
was
fault.
raised on Johnson Johnson. I mean, Mama put the baby powder and everything on.
We
me,
didn't
you know?
even ask Fig his whole thing, man. The story is crazy. But Fig, what's your whole take on it? Have you got vaccinated? You know anybody that got vaccinated?
I only had the first shot just because when they were shutting everything down, you couldn't do nothing without at least one of their vaccinations.
And what did that one shot do? Like, what do you mean?
I'm gonna keep it a beam. I got that, John.
You got a card or?
I got a card.
Yeah.
I got the shot, but when I got that,
card
John,
and shit.
I was sick. Like, I was just going.
So you
through
had
it,
one
like,
sticker on your card.
yeah, I only had.
You know what I mean?
I only had.
Yeah.
I only had the
But
Once
first
you
one.
get both of them, you get the 2 stickers.
Oh, hold on. What you said? You felt side effects?
Yeah, I had everything. Like, it was just basically like they saying basically like you like.
You had side effects.
Yeah, I had side effects. I was sick. I had a headache all the time. My muscles was hurting. Like,
Yeah,
I
and they
had
said those were the side effects.
yeah.
Those, if you had side effects, if any, those were the ones that they said were
Okay,
common ones. you was
but
gonna get.
because they said it, you was gonna get it. Does that make it cool that you got it? Or what the hell is happening to my body?
I mean,
Just
your
because they
body-
said
it
it's
was
gonna
basically
happen.
it was basically for
You're
you to fight it
transforming.
before you get it. It was
we're the
basically-
new breed.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's going on? When you told me this was gonna happen, then what the fuck is happening?
Right.
No, that
Like,
just shouldn't
I'm not
happen.
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I didn't get the second one because I was like, I got the first one, so I should be cool. Like, there's no reason for a second one.
Right.
But then people, everything started getting more strict,
Yeah.
and you had to get fully vaccinated. So it was just like now they just forcing you to get this shit because like
Exactly.
now you
Yeah.
like.
Once I got the first one, I was like full on board. I'm like, fuck it. When's the second one?
Oh shit!
Put it
When
on
I
my
got the first one,
schedule.
everything was like, oh, you need at least the first shot. You feel me?
Right.
Now you need to be fully vaccinated.
Damn.
Like
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Like now it's like I can't do
Yeah,
nothing.
but what's fully vaccinated? Is it all 3?
That was my next question. What's fully vaccinated? If you
I
just
think
got
You
I
gotta get the 1 and 2 and the booster.
damn.
Yeah.
I
I didn't get the booster because they said that was more for the elderly. The
Yeah.
third.
What
Plus,
the
I
fuck?
think, at this point, I think there's no need.
Yo,
Really, you know what I mean? I think it's just like it was just a whole.
what are they?
It's like now I'm questioning what the fuck did they give us?
That's what are they putting in this shit that they got to give you 3 of them? You said 3 in the booster or 2 in the booster?
2 in the booster.
Damn, that hurts.
So the 1 and 2 didn't work on whatever the fuck they was looking for.
Or it was all
So
it was
they-
in there.
fuck,
That wasn't
people
strong
still
enough.
That shit didn't.
Fuck.
They didn't change.
Oh shit!
Let's put a booster out there. No, but it's wild. I mean,
Yeah,
it could just open up your mind to a whole bunch of scenarios of what the fuck the shots could be now. You know what I mean? It could be population control. It could be,
that's
you know,
scary.
all types of shit. You know what I mean? Did I just sign an early death by getting the shots? I don't know.
Nah,
But, you know what I mean?
that's
Did it really protect me? Did it? I don't even know if I ever got COVID. I swear to God. I don't think I ever did.
you never got sick.
No,
Have you ever got sick to the point where you smoke weed every day, right?
I do.
You ever got sick to the point where you didn't want to smoke weed?
No, never.
No, you didn't.
I mean, like what? Get chest pains or some shit? Like
nah.
no, like no. Other than probably switch your paper up. You know what I mean? Start going to paper and leave the blunts alone.
I mean, I think I had COVID. It was to the point where I couldn't.
I mean, I've got tested.
I
Like
couldn't look
I
at
never had it.
TV. I couldn't look at TV. I just wanted to
Really?
lay down. I couldn't
Oh,
smoke.
dude.
My head was just boom, 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 boom.
that was a
boom.
migraine.
Like it was just it was just intense. I ain't never had nothing like that. I didn't
Really?
want to eat. I didn't want to do anything but just lay there.
Mm.
I couldn't do anything. My body was just like
Nothing happened with your breathing or anything.
no. My body was
Your
just like
respiratory-
lay
It was
down.
shut down. It was just shut.
My body was just like
Because
lay
they
down.
say it's a respiratory thing. You know what I mean? The first signs of that COVID thing, like just heavy breathing from short
I think
distance
it's all
of
about
walking,
I think it's all about
you know
your.
what I mean? Chest
you.
pains.
You know what I'm saying? I think
That
it's all
type of
about
shit.
you. I think I
That's
got
like
a good immune
COVID
system.
type of thing.
I think I'm good.
Running nose and common cold symptoms go along with that, but mostly how's your breathing?
I was
That's the
cold
first
and
thing they
hot.
gonna say.
I mean, like just little shit like that. It was bad. It was bad. I was sick like that for like 24 hours.
Yeah,
Then it was gone. Never had
I
it
never
again.
got it. I don't think my kids ever got it. I
Oh,
mean, I
God.
don't think there was. We never been hospitalized. We never had the point where let's get him checked just in case. Like it was
Yeah.
never those moments. So
Just in case. damn.
yeah. Basically, we're safe. I think, but you know, and we ain't alone. I know that.
Oh,
Millions
shit.
and millions of Americans got this shit, and more around the world.
So speaking of we're not alone, right?
Mhm.
I want to get into this next segment.
I like
right?
that. I like that.
I want to get into
Good
this next
jumping.
segment. Put my hoodie on. For this.
Why? Because they're mind readers. Where's my? Hey, bro. Where's my aluminum cap? You ain't She ain't bring my fucking cap.
Nope. I told you got to fire her, man. Somebody named Samantha on the list.
Can't work in these conditions.
I've been hearing on CNN that the government has been shooting down allegedly UFOs.
Not allegedly, bro. They UFOs because we can't explain what they are. And yeah, they've been shooting the fuck down. 3 of them, as a matter of fact, over the past week. How about that? Yeah, that close. So that's some crazy shit. Well, the first one they said it was a spy balloon, right?
Yeah.
And the other 2, is it the other 2? So it was 3 unidentified flying objects and 1 air balloon, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And they could already considered one as an air balloon. They confirmed that. They say it's a China thing. I don't know. Spy balloon or whatever it could be. But it was fucking huge as hell, though.
It was.
The balloon was fucking
and then
massive.
China was like, we didn't mean for it to go that far.
And it had like an antenna attached to it.
Yeah.
You seen that? It was crazy. Like
it was.
They were picking up either waves or radio waves or sending out microwaves. Or, you know,
my whole thing was, what if they wanted us to pop it and they put something in the air?
I thought that. And you seen all that white shit the way it fell? Did you see when they blew it up? That shit, they got all types of memes and shit on the media right now that we spent $400,000 to pop a $12 balloon.
They put it in the water, and they'll send out
it fell
water.
over frozen water, so they got.
It's taking the U.S. over within the next 5 years. We're gonna be just weak because the water's fucked up and
And then we had to
contaminated.
get another 2-3 shots of the booster.
Oh my god! No water. The whole water is that whole train around it. They try to tie the 2 together. Like, what's the whole over there in Ohio? The water's contaminated now because of this whole train derailment.
Ohio got some nice water.
You know what I mean? And it's like, it's like this.
I'm thinking of Hawaii now.
This one person picked up a rock and tossed it in the fucking one of their rivers, and then all these rainbow colors came out, bro. Like, you know how you spill oil and water?
Yeah.
That all that shit start coming out their fucking rivers over there.
Oh shit.
Drinking water. You know what I mean? Their animals are dying. All to due to this toxic thing that leaked out from a derailment. Why they tying those 2 things together? But I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe it's a cover-up.
Right.
Maybe that fucking balloon did spill some shit, and they said, "Oh no, y'all niggas is getting sick from this derailment that just happened in your city."
Damn.
I don't know. You know what I mean? It's a cover-up on a cover-up, bro. You got to really be out the box with it. The point is, there's some strange shit in our air right now.
I believe that.
And they're shooting them down because they're basically evading U.S. airspace. They fucking interfering with our planes.
Exactly.
Planes is, I mean, now they're going to crash.
As it came over here, they shot it down. Then you had more. Shot those down.
Right. Right. So, I mean,
do you think those are from China too, though?
I know. Well, the first one they said it was from state, and it was like corporational owned. Which corporation and what state? Who knows? But the other 3 definitely not owned from this fucking world, because if they are, it's super top secret, and this is probably a
So you think we able to shoot down a UFO?
What?
Yeah.
Can we shoot down a UFO?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. I think I've seen videos before where we tried and didn't succeed. This is the first time we actually called up to one.
My whole
Like,
thing
think about
is,
it.
Was
Like,
it
they always
real? Like, is
chasing-
this stuff real?
They don't know what it is, though.
Like, where's this stuff at? Where was it at in the world?
It's
like, is
definitely
this real?
high tech because
So
the way
if they don't know what it
moving.
is, then why call it a UFO? What if it's something else?
It's UFO because it's unidentified.
Mm.
And it's a flying object. That's the whole UFO theory of it. You know what I mean? First they was calling it a UFP, the government. That was another throw off. Yeah, okay, whatever. It's a fucking UFO. You don't know what it is. We don't know what it is. It's in the air. It's flying around. It's doing shit that it's not supposed to be doing as far as aerodynamic. It's the shape of a sphere.
Mm.
They got one splitting in 2. Like, that's if you get into the rest of the details of it. You know what I mean? And not the one that mentioned Pentagon is coming out confirming this shit about the whole one that the U.S. what was it, the Navy Air Force fighter finally caught up to one, and they were screaming and hollering, "Oh fuck! I locked onto it! I got it! I got it! Oh, it's a fucking amazing shit!" The shit was spinning around as a top 800 miles per hour. You know what I mean? Now this one recent one that they just found over the oceans of Puerto Rico, they tracking this shit over the roads, and then it shot over the ocean. It goes into the ocean, comes back out, and splits in two. What fucking technology does the world got? And if we do got some shit like that, these are leaks. And these got to be leaks of it. You know what I mean? If it's not other than fucking aliens, bro. You know what I mean?
I mean, I truly believe if there's anything out there that's really like court the government slipping, they got it already. So
remember the whole what's that fucking jet that we got? The closest thing to a fucking UFO. What's that? The stealth bomber, shaped like a pyramid, right? That's the closest thing that we got to these things, right? That we supposedly got off their technology. So that was another throw off. They said, "Fuck it, let's just show America what it is, so they can just stop thinking of it." But now we seeing shit that's totally different. That's not that. You know what I mean? That's like it's not shit with a pyramid now. Now these are spheres flying through the fucking atmosphere, going into our oceans, coming back out, splitting into. These ain't fucking what you call them, drones neither. You know what I mean? This is something different. This is like state of the art type shit. Like I said, if it's not UFOs, this is like new technology that's being leaked the fuck out. That's the only thing you can think of. What else can you say it is? You know what I mean? What could fucking fly 800 miles per hour, stop on a dime, turn around upside down, morph into something else, and fly another direction, or shoot straight up to the motherfucking outer space, come back down? You know what I mean? All within the same time frame, going to the ocean, like it's zipping like this. You know what I mean? Poop, 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 and poop, to the point where it seems like it's disappearing and just coming back.
Have you seen the movie Megan?
What is that shit?
Have you seen the movie Megan?
Megan? That's that scary doll looking chick?
Yeah. Well, she's an AI. She's a doll. She's a robot. They made her.
That's another thing, man.
And she just became like just so smart. She was just supposed to just take care. She was supposed to sink in with the child.
Right. I gotta check that
out.
Love
them and just check them and did everything. And what happened? She went to go get something and the dog bit the back of her neck, and the circuit or something got loose. So now she just started going on a rampage and started killing everybody.
That's crazy.
And it was just like, what the
That's fucking crazy. But you know what I mean? Look, what's today? Today's what?
Yes.
Today's the 16th.
Mm-hmm.
These things were spotted since today's February 16th. They were spotted since February 4th. So they got them spotted on the 4th. 2 of them was shot down in one day over different part of the section of the sea. One was over Canadian waters, Alaska, where it crashed, and the other 2 over some lake, Hume Lake or Yukon Lake or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. But that's within a week ago. These things was flying in the motherfucking air. You know what I mean? Like, this is today's shit. Like, you know what I mean? What the fuck is it? Is it aliens? Do you think it's aliens? Do you believe in that shit?
How you feel about that shit? Like,
that shit is crazy. I'm just like,
they got me excited. I don't know. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like I always think about like once upon a time there were dinosaurs, there were this, there was that. So maybe we just getting to a point where like people are not the thing anymore, and like there's a whole other future coming. And we
no, this ain't about to be no.
I mean, dinosaurs that's another wow factor. You know what I mean? Dinosaurs. The only thing that made me so believe it right away is because we found fossils of these motherfuckers. Like, it's actual proof of these actual monsters on Earth, as big as fucking skyscrapers. I mean, we found fossils of these. That's so, all right, bet. If that could exist, and that's real, you know what I'm saying?
What about the giants? Giant humans.
Don't even get into that shit, because there's proof of that too.
And the Cyclops.
I don't know about if they had one eye, but they were big. They were some giants. There were some unearthed giants that they found dug up, but that's a whole different topic.
Yeah, no, you're right.
That's kind of truth behind all that too.
I mean, I feel as though there's a lot of alien technology going on in the world. I feel as though it's another life plan on another planet.
I mean, that's another thing too. It's mentioned. It's
There's other
written.
planets for a reason.
That's what I'm
It's
Just
saying.
like as Earth.
Not per se saying that they were aliens or extraterrestrial, but
Mhm.
there were. It's written like in the Bibles and scriptures, like even the oldest scripts from the fucking Samaritans, especially theirs. They talk about them all the time. The Anunnaki, you know what I mean? Which means those who came from heaven. That's some alien type shit. You know what I mean?
What, heaven? Coming
And
from
they
heaven?
live
The
on a certain
angels?
planet called Nibiru that only comes around every certain million of years and shit. That's when you start seeing all that's written. All that shit is fucking written. You know what I mean? And that's like some form of alien talk, but back then they used to draw shit. You gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta figure what that shit out. A lot of those hydroglyphs is like talking about fucking people that came from other planets.
Mm.
A lot of that shit is really deep in biblical stuff too. You know what I mean? Even in the Christian Bible and Revelation speak of outer worldly things coming to earth. You know what I mean? It's just how you look at it and how you depict it, because it's always been there. It ain't old. And if you look at the old text and you see, like, I do a lot of fucking research. I look at a lot of things. I read a lot of shit. And if you see, it kind of opens you up on certain things, so you kind of know what to look for. And it's in your face, bro. Once you realize it, nigga, it's in your face. It's written.
Oh, real shit, though.
Real shit.
Real shit.
It's in your face. Even biblical. You could talk to. Listen,
Real
not too
shit,
long
though.
ago. What was it? 2007. I
Mhm.
could be wrong about the date, but the Vatican just confirmed. Nigga, we talk about the Roman Vatican, the leader of all Catholic churches,
Mhm.
the head honcho. He just confirmed about aliens and shit like that. Now we got religions starting to come up.
I mean, my whole thing is, all right,
Big-
aliens. There's aliens. Now what? You know, what if they're just out here walking among us? Now, then what?
You know what he said though? What's crazy is what he said.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Leave them alone." That's all he said. Leave them. Same thing Elon Musk said. Leave them alone. And all these people, all these billionaires that got things and that's capable to see outer the limits,
Mm-hmm.
and because they got technology, they got money to get their hands on shit like that. Like the boy from Virgin Mobile doing a lot of outer space shit. He knows. The boy from Amazon, he knows. These are people that's trying to go out there.
Mm-hmm.
Elon Musk, no. Elon Musk is like, don't leave them fuck alone. You know what I mean? He's like, don't let them know that we're here, which is too late. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. What was this guy's last words? Tony Hawk. No, I said Tony Hawk.
I
Not
was
the
to say
skateboarder.
what?
Not the skateboarder. What's
Hold
his name?
on.
Hawkins. Stephen Hawkins, right? The other famous guy, not the skateboarder, the other guy in the wheelchair.
Okay.
Hawkins, the boy. His theory was black holes, went to Cambridge and all that shit for theory of the black hole theory. But another brilliant mind, super smart, another Einstein, you would say.
Yeah.
But talked about they're out there. He knew stuff. You know what I mean? He used to say, his last words was like, if you see aliens, he talked to the judge. If you happen to see the aliens, leave them niggas alone. Type
Real
thing.
shit.
Yeah.
Real
Yeah.
shit.
That was his last words, bro.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
Look it up. I ain't making this shit up.
This episode has been very, very informational.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was
we
just
had
saying,
the,
back collecting all
we had
that.
the 30-minute mark, and like we it was going, and it was a good one. I mean,
You already
I
know.
think, I think
yeah,
I want to drop a part 2 to this shit.
You already know
It's
about
really-
the alien theory, if you believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I don't believe it. I'm just saying I'm open enough to accept it.
open-minded. Like, that's it. You
I'm
don't
open
gotta
enough to
believe
accept-
anything.
I mean, if these movies ain't get you ready by now,
That's what I'm saying. And like I said, I'm already ready for the zombie apocalypse.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
I
me
feel
too,
as though that's really
That's, like,
most
close.
likely to happen.
Yeah.
Either a zombie apocalypse
It was
or a
almost
robot
there with
apocalypse.
that whole outbreak shit. That was almost zombie-ish.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it was
Till
crazy.
next time, man. We out of this motherfucker, man. Peace.
Deuce.